This morning, we're strapping on our big girl shoes and learning how to embrace our contradictions. Now, women face complex dualities between motherhood and career, empathy and no-nonsense work ethic. Dr. Lori Stevick Rust, a clinical practitioner, national speaker, Huffington Post columnist, and author. Gosh, if you don't do enough. She joins us this morning to introduce her new book. It's called Put On Your Big Girl Shoes. Good morning, Dr. Lori.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for coming here. This is actually your fifth book.
It is, yes.
Books in the past for you, I was reading about, tackled some more like health issues.
Right.
How did this book follow those?
Well, the first three were really about things like heart disease in women. As a clinical health psychologist, I care very much about how we think and how we feel and how it affects our bodies. And one of the things that happened when I turned 50 and my grandmother turned 100 several years ago, we got together and wrote a book called Greedy for Life, which was really about aging with gratitude. And there was a small, teeny little chapter in there that was called Putting On Your Big Girl Shoes. And it talked about how we as women feel like imposters sometimes on the inside. It doesn't matter what degrees you achieve or the successes in your career. Oftentimes women will say, I still kind of feel like that little girl on the inside and I'm struggling to make my way through. And everybody wanted to talk about that. So any place I went to speak nationally, people were saying, hey, let's talk about this. So I thought there's got to be some universal theme here. And I wondered if looking at women who are high profile, who really we define as successful, and we think, oh, they don't have a scared imposter feeling in their bones. If I could hear what their internal conversations are and share it with readers, I think we're onto something.
And you certainly are, because then it's become a book. And I think reading a book like this and realizing that whether it's a movie star or the girl next door, whatever it might be, if people are having these same thoughts, what I'm thinking is totally normal and natural.
Yes. I think it normalizes it for all of us women, but it also says to us, okay, let me hear their private conversations of how they battle through that. Where do they find their courage to step into their strength and their authenticity and their resilience and their gratitude to really build the most successful life? And so my journey of writing the book took me down some paths that I did not anticipate.
This really is a collection of many of those stories that you encountered. Who are some of the folks that you will read about in your book?
Well, I started off when I started thinking about and asking women, well, who do you see as kind of the most authentic and strong-willed and confident woman that you can think of? And the name Rachel Maddow kept coming out. And I said, well, if we could hear, I'm certain that on the exterior she's a very confident woman, but if she's like the rest of us, there's moments of insecurity and doubt. So I started with a interview with her, and she was kind and gracious, and we had a 2-hour dialogue about how she navigates her life around some of her own insecurities. And then that path led me down to one of our local anchors in our Cleveland market, whose husband suffered a traumatic brain injury, and how she's built a life around that traumatic incident. And then it led me down another path to talk to the last remaining Holocaust survivor from Schindler's List. And her messages to all of us, not just to women, about battling through our indifference, standing up and having the courage to not only step into our own shoes, but into the shoes of somebody else, so that we really can develop our most empathic, successful selves as women.
I love this. I feel like I could talk to you all show long, but we want to make sure that you read more in her book. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And sharing that. I want to read about all of those powerful women that you just mentioned. You can share, Put On Your Big Girl Shoes. Maybe it might even be your next book club book. You can find information at roadshow.com.